Since Easter's right around the corner, I thought I'd analyze a film that had a bit to do with Easter. As you can see here in my top 50 favorite CG animated films, this movie is one of my top 10 favorites of all time. I love the idea, the plot, the villain, and most importantly, the secrets. Before watching this, I would definitely recommend watching Rise of the Guardians if you haven't seen it. Now here's the analysis. Now, I'm not the first person to realize this, but during multiple flashbacks, we see Jack Frost's sister named Flea, and she looks strikingly similar to the two main kids in the film, Jamie and Sophie Bennett. When the director, Peter Ramsey, was questioned in an interview about their relation, he stated, "Who knows, it could be possible, it's one of those movie mysteries." So, if anything, these kids would be the descendants of Jack Frost's sister. So as usual, I'm going to genetically, analytically, and deeply study the inner workings of this movie to see if the director was legit or just messing around. Step 1. Genetics. The most common visually hereditary traits are eye color, handedness, earlobe style, hair color, and freckles. Since brown hair and brown eyes are the darkest of all colors, they are dominant throughout the generations. So if Flea has brown eyes and brown hair, so should her descendants. Lucky here, Jamie's mom and Jamie both share those traits, and not only the trait colors, but the exact shade of brown eyes and hair as Flea. Sophie Bennett is either adopted or has an extremely unlikely and rare trait, possibly from her dad, who we don't meet, as she has bright blonde hair and green eyes, which are completely recessive genes. As far as the freckles go, Jamie has some and so does Flea. Now time for the handedness. Are they right or are they left? Dreamworks intentionally makes certain characters left and right-handed in most of their films, and they stay consistent throughout. After watching several clips of Jamie, I successfully concluded that he was in fact right-handed, the dominant trait. And although there are very few scenes with Flea, the only one that has her use her hand is the one where Jack drowns. This is the only time she signifies any favorability towards one hand or the other, and guess what? It was her right hand she instinctively reaches out with. No coincidence, it is proof. Finally, her earlobes. Jamie's are attached, the rare trait, so Flea must have attached for this aspect to follow through as accurate evidence. It's extremely difficult to see, as her hair is always in the way, but if Jack's earlobes too are attached, then this family follows the rare earlobe trait, meaning it's likely hers are attached as well. So it's now official that the genes 100% match up. Step 2. Further plot analysis. Jack Frost has a significant bond with Jamie, one that can't be beaten, kind of similarly to the one he had with his sister? And the same town is used throughout the entirety of the movie, and this shows consistency throughout the generations. Other than these bits of evidence, though, I haven't found much more, but what I've already got is plenty. Jack Frost is the 300-year-old ancestor of Jamie Bennett, and they bond so well as Jack's memory of Flea lives on in Jamie. When dealing with the evidence, I noticed more. I'm going to look into the history between the moon and the boogeyman and try to deduce an answer to that, and also what the moon represents. The relationship between Jack and Pitch Black is extremely mysterious, and I feel very eager to get into it later. However, until next time, I'm the Theorizer.